Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Like I said, in this video, I'm going to show you how XRP becomes the #1 cryptocurrency at some point in the future. So let's start with Ethereum. Ethereum Insider drops bombshell. ETH founders fraud bigger than FTX fraud. Could this be the reason why 99% of crypto will die after regulation? That's why XRP is almost my entire portfolio. So it starts with attorney and former advisor for ETH, Steven Nariev. He recently published a shocking piece about Ethereum in an X, formerly Twitter, post on Thursday. The lawyer, who has personal knowledge of ETH, having worked for the blockchain network previously, has come forward with explosive allegations regarding the actions of Ethereum founders, Vitalik Buterin and Joseph Lubin. He says Ethereum is the fraudulent elephant in the room, in plain sight, 1,000 times bigger than Sam Bankman-Fried. He also goes on to talk about the corruption with U.S. officials. He names Gary Gensler and former U.S. SEC chairperson Jay Clayton. Now, normally I would say this is just a disgruntled ex-employee, or maybe him and Vitalik had a falling out. But we know about the corruption. We know about ETHgate. We know how it led up to the Ripple SEC lawsuit as well. Isn't it funny that with Ethereum, there was an actual written investment contract, but the SEC decided to set that one aside and pursue the losing path with Ripple. And you see, Ether product purchase agreement. You know why they threw that out? Because they didn't care back then. All they cared about was their big banker friends. They had to slow down Ripple and XRP. We were dominating Ethereum before they started colluding with the SEC against us. And you see, XRP was the #2 cryptocurrency back then. Again, they had to slow it down. And that's what led up to the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Now, going forward, Gary will eventually be gone at the SEC. Someone new will take over. If they're doing the right thing and they're not corrupt and they're looking out for the retail investor, most likely they can find an easy win with Ethereum. And that can possibly happen. Ripple versus Ethereum. Take a listen to this.
And on the other side of the coin for that, we have seen some news reports occasionally that, for example, Ethereum was found to have some bugs in the wallet. How can we mitigate the effects of open source technologies for companies? Is this avoidable at all, or is this just something we need to be prepared for?
That's a great question. So I would just say, generally speaking, if anyone is looking to get into this space, if you're looking at which technologies to actually use for whatever use case you're solving for, just make sure you do your due diligence. Just because there is a technology that many people are using that's very recognizable doesn't necessarily mean it's the best technology, and it doesn't mean that it's even in kind of an inherently good technology. I mean that it's scalable and it's actually secure. I think it's safe to say, or from my perspective, being in this space for about 5 years, is that a lot of people are really religious about these technologies, and they will just defend to the death whatever digital asset that they're invested in or whatever blockchain technology that they're using. But a lot of these people just don't really give that much thought to, hey, is this technology actually scalable? Is this something that's exploitable? And really just again and again, there have been exploits that have come out for a lot of these really popular technologies. And a lot of people say, hey, it's a feature, not a bug. It's definitely a bug. I mean, some of these are critical problems which are really.
So we know about the bugs in the wallet, which were most likely intentionally put there. But whenever you talk about Ethereum, right away, even in the comments section on this channel, people will defend Ethereum till the end. But right now, we're watching Ethereum fall apart anyway. People are tired of the high gas fees. Plus, we see projects leaving Ethereum one after another, choosing much better networks. Ethereum is becoming something of the past. What about Bitcoin? Developer exposed potential security issue on the Lightning Network. Now, I talked about this in the past, and I said, Lightning Network was going to be what saves Bitcoin in the future. But there's problems there as well. I still think Bitcoin has one major run up in it yet. But then after that, I think a lot of the money's going to pour into utility, and it's never going to go back to Bitcoin again. Because by then, ISO is going to be really amping up. CBDCs all around the world will be going live. You will plainly see XRP is the future. People will not be chasing Bitcoin anymore. So XRP is pumping because of Ripple Swell, like it usually does every year. And like I said in the previous video, we're already seeing upward movement. I think that's going to continue. So XRP is pumping before Swell. Don't get too excited. 30 cents and below is coming. I don't know if we're going to see that much of a pullback. People are even calling for a 20-cent XRP. If you're still waiting for an XRP dip to 20 cents, I recommend you go see a doctor. A lot of big things are happening right now around Ripple and XRP. That settlement can happen at any moment, and that will definitely skyrocket the price. ISO, we don't know how much value is going to come from that yet. Ripple, I don't think they're going to announce an IPO until sometime next year. But, we're watching Ripple evolve all around the world. Plus, projects are building out on the XRP ledger at the same time. I think 20 cents and 30 cents is gone forever. Ripple usually announces something big at Swell, but the real question is if the news will actually affect the price of XRP. We will know in a few days, and hopefully it is some big news that really sends the price of XRP, because this is the exciting time. We're moving to the upside. People are getting amped up around XRP once again. XRP to $1 plus is around the corner. Let me explain. In July, Ripple had a halfway win when Judge Torres declared XRP was not a security, which everyone knew already. This sent the price flying from 50 cents to 94 cents in the span of a few hours, meaning whatever you put in damn near doubled in one day. It was crazy. But as I said, it was a halfway win, and once people started to come to terms with that, we made our way back down. But what is coming will blow July out of the water. The true end to this bullshit lawsuit that has been holding this coin down for years. I think news of a settlement or a true end to the suit will send this shit flying. I'm trading, stacking, and preparing for what's to come, because whenever this happens, it's sure going to come fast. Like I said, if they come to an agreement on a settlement, you better be holding XRP. The price is going to move so quick, and if you're not holding it and you're waiting for that to happen, you're going to be buying halfway up a massive green candle. And people didn't realize back in July that the case still was going to continue forward. We got clarity, but we still have to wrap the case up. I hate these conspiracy bullocks, but this actually does make sense. 589. What does XRP 589 and flip the switch really mean? The ISO 222 implementation date is set for 11/19/2023. Could all this be related? And you see the prime numbers here. But then it goes on and they talk about even more riddles. And I'm not one of those people that do riddles. But, a lot of things do coincide with the riddlers as well. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. I think when they're right, it's just luck. But it always is fun to look at those things as well when you're an XRP holder. Secret window tonight on the US debt clock, Noah's Ark, and a new seal. I already think we're on the arc. We bought XRP, we hold XRP. When everything comes crashing down and the shitstorm begins, we are in the arc. We don't have to worry about that storm. Key events this week. Fed Chair Powell speaks Wednesday. Initial jobless claims Thursday. Fed Chair Powell speaks Thursday. Consumer sentiment data Friday. 10% of the S&P 500 reports earnings this week. Total of 12 Fed speaker events. All attention remains on the Fed. So we're going to have to see what happens with the Fed as well. You know, a lot of real-world events play a factor on XRP and the price of XRP. I think many are about to sell their shitcoins to go balls in on XRP. You know, a lot of people right now are probably FOMOing into XRP because the price is moving upward, and nobody wants to miss out on this opportunity. XRP is primed for takeoff, and when it takes off, it moves very fast. If you're holding shitcoins, now's the time to sell and get into true utility. And if you're holding Bitcoin, soon as you get to profit taking, get out and run away from Bitcoin. I don't see a future in it. I do, however, see a future for XRP, you know, when it's moving the world's money. But until it all happens, we got to stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.